Hello and welcome to Pandora. In today's video, we'll see the discovery tasks for Amazon Web Services S3, how to configure it step by step, and check the results obtained in your Pandora console. The first thing to do before starting with task configuration is to have the necessary AWS credentials registered in the console. For that, go to Management, Configuration, Credentials Store, click Add Key, and specify an identifier for the key that you will save. A group the product, which in this case will be AWS, and then add the ID of the access key and the secret access key. Once saved, continue with the creation of the discovery task. Also take into account that the Disco file must be uploaded with the S3 base configuration in order to create it. By default, the S3 package comes with the installation or update of Pandora FMS for version 773, where the new Discovery 2.0 system is included. But if it does not have it, it would be necessary to upload the file from the Managed Discovery Packages view. This process is shown in the video on how to update a Disco file, as the process is the same. Once you make sure you have it, to create the task, go to Discovery Cloud Amazon S3. Open the task creation form and specify the name that this task will have, a description, the Pandora FMS server that will run this task, a group it will belong to, an execution interval depending on whether you want it to be manual or automatic, and the timeout for execution. In the next step, indicate the AWS credentials that you will use, which in this case will be those that you recorded in the previous step in the credential store. Indicate a maximum number of threads, which is 1 by default, and you may also optionally enable the use of the proxy. In addition, specify the IP address and port for the Tentacle server, along with extra options. You may also enable or not the option to add global statistics to the agent that will be created with the execution of the task and indicate an agent name for the statistics, which in case of being empty will use the default agent name for application. Click Next and wait a few seconds, since at this point it will perform a brief scan of the S3 environment of your AWS to later indicate all the areas that you have available, as well as in which ones you have buckets. If you don't have any buckets, the appearance of this view will be as the one you see on screen. In our case, there is an instance in the AP Southeast 1 area. Select it and click Next. In this step, you will see the options to enable S3 monitoring, as well as the size of the bucket and the number of total items on it. Next, click in Complete Configuration and you will have finished the setup for the S3 task. Once the configuration is finished, go to the Task List view, where you may see the tasks you just created in the Cloud Tasks section. At this point, depending on the type of execution interval that you indicated, it will be executed automatically or click Force to run the task manually. Once the execution is finished, you may see with the View the Summary icon in the Operations column the result in the form of a summary of regional agents and bucket agents created by the task. If you access the Agents view in Resources Manage Agents, you may see these new agents. We see how there's an agent called AWS and another agent with the name of the zone or region. In the zone agent, you will see a module with the total amount of containers in the selected zones to monitor. In the zone agents, you will be able to see more modules. This will indicate the number of items and their total size in the container, in addition to having a module that indicates the total number of containers in that AWS region. And that was it for today's video. Don't forget it, if you liked the video, smile, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. Any suggestions, questions, or ideas, please leave them in the comments below. Remember that if you're interested in trying Pandora FMS Enterprise, you may contact us to get a free 30-day trial. Thank you very much for your time, and we hope to see you on social media and in future learning videos.